Joe starts it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Good Wednesday morning, coming at you live from the WRGN and WIVH studios. It's Connect. I'm Dan Close.
And I'm Terry Perrine. Good morning, everyone.
Yeah, we got the 9th of July, and we've got clouds and sun. Northeast PA, the Lehigh Valley, and the Virgin Islands. Not too bad on this Wednesday morning.
Yeah, if you are a glass half full person, you say it's sunny. And if you're a glass half empty, then you might mention that there are some clouds.
Yeah, a nice day no matter where you're tuning in from, or if you're checking in on YouTube or Facebook. Glad to have you along with us. And we'll be getting to our Bible quiz momentarily. Another fun question and another opportunity this morning to get put in on winning the $20 Walmart gift card, giving that away on Friday, right at the end of the show. 800-245-3688. One way to connect with us. How are some others, Terry?
Yeah, you can send us a private message on Facebook and on Instagram. You can chat with us on our live YouTube stream. And of course, you can text at 800-245-3688. If you're there, we're there.
Yeah, so get to your phones or get on over to our socials and participate here on Connect Bible Quiz, and your opportunity come Friday to win that Walmart gift card, $20 Walmart gift card. Correctly answer the Bible quiz, and then on Friday, if your name is chosen, you will be our winner. So another opportunity right now. Let's see today's Bible quiz.
The quiz verse today is
Quiz
verse. But let your adorning be the hidden person of the heart, with the imperishable beauty of a gentle and quiet spirit, which in God's sight is very blank.
Wow.
I didn't think I'd get there.
You take multiple breaths throughout that one. Yeah, that's a long one, but as always, you do not have to know it off the top of your head. Dig into the Word of God. Find that verse, and when you get there, take some time, read the verses around it in context. Have a little Bible study on this Wednesday morning. Get in on that $20 Walmart gift card. Fill in that Bible quiz blank correctly. But let your adorning be the hidden person of the heart, with the imperishable beauty of a gentle and quiet spirit. Yeah, right. In which God's sight is very blank. Yeah, you can text your answer. You can call at 800-245-3688, or those private messages on Facebook or Instagram will do the trick as well, and chat along with us as you watch on YouTube. So there is today's Bible quiz. We do have a fun question as always. So let's see what we have on this National Dimples Day.
1, 2, 3.
I'm not a doctor, but I read doctor-like words.
But you're about to sound like one.
Yeah.
Actually, don't take any medical advice from him. He's drinking coffee that's expired.
Oh, it's good. Rita said it smelled really good the other day.
I think then it must be fine.
It is. It's perfect. So we're wondering, on National Dimples Day, do you have dimples?
I don't think so.
Okay, I don't.
He does. Look at him.
Oh, okay.
Little teeny ones.
I wonder if she knows the answer. Well, she probably does know the answer. She comes up with
She made the question.
So what a variation in what muscle causes dimples? So we're talking facial muscles here, apparently.
Now, I understand you've been practicing these choices, so let's hear it.
Oh yeah. So we have the zygomaticus major.
That sounds like a constellation.
Maybe it is. Zygomaticus major. Or is it the, let me see if I get this, occipitofrontalis. There we go. Occipitofrontalis. If I say it in a British accent, it's easier. Occipitofrontalis. Or this one I was making more complicated than it really is. The Buccinator. It's almost like the Baconator.
When I looked at it, I thought it said the Buccaneer.
Oh, yeah, the Buccaneer. Yeah, that's what it's, the Buccinator. All these spellings, by the way, up on the video stream, and you can check them out for yourself. So, yeah, the Zygomaticus major The occipitofrontalis or the buccinator, a variation in what muscle causes dimples. Just for fun. All three of them sound good. I would say the buccinator sounds the least official
Yeah.
on that
It
one.
sounds
but
like a. Oh, what is that ride called where you're like in a pirate ship and it goes back and forth and back and forth?
isn't that the
Isn't that
Buccaneer?
called the Buccaneer?
Yeah,
too?
it's like the
Okay.
Buccaneer. Yeah.
So it's both
Or
a
the-
pirate ship ride and a football team.
The Buccaneers, yeah, are a
Okay.
football team. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So just chime in on that fun question, just for fun, of course. The Bible quiz, fill in that blank correctly, get put in on the opportunity to win the $20 Walmart gift card. 800-245-3688. Get the music going on this Wednesday with Jordan St. Cyr, Victory.
Nope.
Right. See that? I
the-
stopped, though.
For those of you watching, and if you
It's
were here
day 2 of the
yesterday,
no.
you heard me barking at him
No.
all show. He has a sign that says no.
It does, but I forgot what it meant.
Well,
No.
TGD has told us that he is able to smile at some clouds,
What?
but he has sunburn.
Oh, sunburn. So I can smile at some clouds.
Oh, some clouds. Okay, now I get it.
Yeah. He likes the fact that there's some clouds, I'm assuming, because of sunburn.
So that he won't get more sunburn?
Right. Well, I guess you could still get sunburned through the,
Oh, yes,
UV
that's
rays
right.
still
Yep.
come on through
Yep.
and stuff like that.
That's
But,
one of those things where, like, if you go to the beach, it's really dangerous because on a day like
oh,
that,
yeah.
you're like, hey, I'm fine. And then the
Mhm.
next day you're.
Well,
Right.
Eli's all about getting a little base tan
Oh,
going
is he?
on. So
Okay.
last weekend, he was laying out, getting some sun without any sunblock on.
Oh.
And I kept telling him, it only takes a little bit. And he's like, yeah. And it was like, all right. An hour went by.
Oh, my.
We're like, okay, how about you put some sunblock? It's like you're already looking pink.
Right. So
Yeah.
he got burned.
He got burned. Not.
Not terribly.
I mean, he got burnt. He was red, but not like lobster red.
Okay.
There's like levels of burnination.
Burning.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Years
Wow.
ago, I mean, this was like years ago, like early 90s. I mean, I was just out of high school and was at the beach without sunblock.
Oh, yeah.
Feet swelled up. I had to take the
Oh.
laces out of my shoes because
I remember one time I got such bad sunburn on my shoulders that my skin got all like crunchy. And
ew.
it was bad.
Yeah, I had a bad number from a pool. We're like, oh yeah, you think that's bad?
Oh, well, let me tell you
Yeah.
this story.
And then my mom was like soaking like dishcloths and putting them over my shoulders. I didn't blister. I never had that bad
Oh.
burn, thankfully.
Well, PGD is telling us a little bit more about his
there's
situation.
more. Oh, here we go. Oh no. So what? Sunscreen?
He had spray sunscreen and only used his right hand. So his right shoulder is sunburned.
Oh, wait.
Because I guess he couldn't, like, I don't know.
I
I
had
could do
spray
it. Why couldn't
sunscreen.
you
Only
do
used
it?
my
I'm
right
just kidding.
hand. Yeah, I would spray to my left first, and then my right.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so right shoulder.
Yeah.
I don't know. I do that. Whatever the SPF 400. Then
Yeah.
I'm
Oh, yeah.
I'm okay.
And I'm like, I always have my face covered. Always.
Mhm.
Unless I'm in like the pool for a little bit. But even then, I like to wear like a hat with a brim or something. We have a whole bunch of people watching us this morning on Facebook and YouTube. And then we've already heard from Joan and from TGD. Don't forget to send us a Facebook message or an Instagram message with the answer to the Bible quiz. So you can be entered for that Walmart gift card.
Jordan St. Cyr with Victory here on WRGN, WIVH. It is Connect. Looking forward to hearing from you on this Wednesday morning. Bible quiz today. Read that paragraph, Terry.
I gotta take a big breath, right?
Yeah.
I'll
There is a
still-
comment.
I'll
there.
still need another one. So.
Yeah.
Okay. But let your adorning be the hidden person of the heart with the imperishable beauty of a gentle and quiet spirit, which in God's sight is very blank.
Yes. It is very blank.
It's very blank.
Fill in that
Very what? I don't know which is
Yeah,
better.
you could go what? You could go what on that.
Okay.
I mean, blank or what? It's fine. But yeah, dig into the Word of God either way because it is an open book quiz.
I know you're the one who kind of like taught me that expression as it relates to this question, and I love that idea.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough. All right. Now the fun question, some extra fun words to say
All right,
here
I'm
on
going to try it. You ask the
National
question.
Dimples
I'm going
Day.
to try
Yeah.
to give the choice.
Okay, so there is a variation in what muscle that causes dimples.
Is it the Zygomaticus major
Ooh, nice.
constellation just left of the Dipper? Just kidding. Occipitofrontalis.
I love that one.
I like that one. And the Buccinator.
That just sounds like made
That
up.
sounds like a hamburger. or
That
something.
sounds
yeah,
like all right. So here's they get a bunch of I don't even know like what if you're is there like a I guess would it be considered like a dermatologist wouldn't. I'm just trying to think the dimple committee.
The dimple committee. There's
Well,
a committee
I-
that decides whether or not
Well, when
God
they-
can give you dimples.
Well,
like what?
like who named that's what I'm saying. Who named these muscles? You know what I mean? So it's like, okay, you have an assignment, come up with a cool name for a muscle in your face that's going to cause these indention things. And so, you get these, I came up with occipitofrontalis. Very good. I came up with the zygomaticus.
And I just had a hamburger. So
Yeah,
how
yeah.
about the Buccinator?
How about you,
Oh, wait.
Dan?
Buccinator.
I got the Buccinator. Did you really even think about the assignment?
Well, TGD, who's been hanging out with us on YouTube, I believe. Oh, no, Facebook. Sorry.
Yeah. Okay.
He says all three answers sound made up. So,
Oh,
good job,
really?
Q.
Wow. I don't know. I mean, I kind of lean with you saying that the Zygomaticus major does sound like a constellation.
Isn't there? Aren't there are others, right? Like Ursa Minor.
Oh,
and,
there's
like, things
yeah,
like that.
there's all sorts. Yeah. So
I have a thought. Can I share my thought? Or no?
You can.
Okay. I think I know what the prefix to one of these words means, and it's something related to something else on your face. So
Okay.
based on that, like Latin, how there's like cognates.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Mhm.
So
That's all you're.
that's
all you're saying.
that's where I'm at right
All
now.
right.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we'll be getting to that fun question answer right around 10 minutes before the top of the hour. And also, more importantly, filling in that Bible question blank. Taking a peek at the weather forecast right after music from Zach Williams, Jesus Loves. Look at that. No hesitation.
No,
Like a laser.
this is a great song
Laser
too.
focus. Yeah, Jesus Loves, Zach Williams.
So,
He was at the arena back in March.
oh, was he?
Yeah, it was during WIVH Share-a-thon.
Oh, okay.
So we were a little preoccupied.
Yes, so were we.
It was the Friday. Yeah, it was the Friday, whatever date that was, the 15th, 14th of March.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Zach Williams with Mercy Me.
14th.
But I remember seeing lots of vids
Mm-hmm.
on Facebook coming through that weekend. Looked like a good time.
I think TGD is getting a job as the Bucky's marketing director.
Oh, Bucky's. Oh, yeah. Is it really? Is it truly the
I
Buccinator? Or is he
think
making this up?
he's
I mean,
not.
I know, what is it? Wendy's. I sound like Forrest Gump.
Wendy's.
Speaking of
Okay.
which, Forrest Gump on the way for birthdays, or the actor who portrayed.
He is. Well, okay. I'll wait till we talk.
Anyway,
about
but the
him. Yeah, go ahead.
Baconator.
The Baconator.
That's all I'm thinking, and that's Wendy's.
It is. So the Buccinator.
So
Is
there
Buc-ee's?
is a Bucky's.
No,
Now
I
there
don't
is the
know.
Bucky's now, like a 4-hour drive.
So Don and I are already trying to figure out like a road trip.
Like,
Who are we gonna
what's
bring with
going to
us?
take
Where are we
you?
gonna stay? All like centered around
The
going to
Buc-ee's.
Bucky's.
Yeah.
Has anyone that's listening or watching on the off-air experience, have any of you been to a Bucky's? Because
No. Oh wait,
if
I'm
you
not.
haven't, oh, no, you're involved. You've
What?
not. You're involved in the off-air experience.
Oh,
You're sitting
okay.
right next to
Yeah,
me.
right. Okay.
If you haven't been to a Bucky's, it's like if Walmart was a convenience store. I don't know. They have the one I went to in Kentucky. They have 100 gas pumps. I stood on
Yeah.
one end and tried to take a picture of the other end, and you couldn't see it.
Mm-hmm.
It was
Yeah.
crazy.
I didn't realize there were that many gas pumps at. Now, is that like every Bucky's like that? Or
I believe so. Yes.
they just overdo it with the gas pumps? and charging stations, from what I'm told.
Looks like TGD saying he's only heard legends of Bucky.
Oh yeah,
Well,
I know when Eli
there's
went
one
to
close now.
his band trip or chorus trip last year when they went to Nashville, they
Mhm.
stopped at a Bucky's, and I wasn't even. That was like my first.
You didn't even hear of it before that.
I'm
Okay.
like, they were like, we're at Bucky's. I'm like, yay!
Great. What is that? So,
and
what did Eli think of it?
I guess he was impressed. I think
Okay.
he got a picture taken with the mascot. It was like a little beaver guy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like the Bucky,
Bucky.
beaver.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I got Don a shirt with the beaver,
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Bucky Beaver,
Yeah.
and then at the bottom it says Bucky's Kentucky.
Oh, that rhymes.
Bucky's Kentucky. Ooh,
I mean, sort of.
yeah.
Went to Bucky's in Kentucky's. Did you fill up at one of the 100+ pumps?
We did.
Okay.
Yeah.
And,
And
I would hope that there wasn't a wait.
So this was coming back
Like
from
when
a
you have that
missions
many
trip.
pumps.
No,
like,
there was no wait.
Yeah.
It's coming back from a missions trip. So what we did is we all went in at the same time and stood next to a certain thing, and then we said in a half hour come back here because we were afraid like literally we'd never find each other again.
Oh, all right.
So it was like in an hour or a half hour, I think it was.
Mhm.
Come back to this spot. Don't get lost. It's so big. I was like lost in the women's clothing department, and this is like
There's a
convenience
women's
store.
department in a Bucky's?
Yes,
Oh,
huge. There's a wall of beef jerky too.
Can you climb it like a rock wall?
I don't think so.
Climb the wall.
Don
of
says
beef
that the
jerky.
Bucky's in Virginia has 120 gas pumps.
Oh. Zach Williams and Jesus Loves. It's Connect. Glad to have you along with us wherever you're tuning in from on this Wednesday morning. Looking at the weather really quick here in Northeast PA. We got a mix of clouds and sun and a high of 84 today. And tonight, cloudy skies, maybe some rain showers, nothing major though. 68 that overnight low. And for Thursday. Yeah, I was
That's
like,
tomorrow.
it's already
Yeah.
Thursday tomorrow. Yeah. Mainly cloudy. They've kind of pulled back on the rain predictions. A stray shower or thunderstorm possible, but mainly cloudy, 87, 67, partly cloudy on Thursday evening. Going to see a high today in the Lehigh Valley of 88 degrees with the chance of a stray shower or thunderstorm. More likely chance tonight with that overnight low of 68 for our Lehigh Valley listeners. And for Thursday, cloudy, stray shower, thunderstorm possible. Low percentage of like 25% chance, 86 the high, 68 with some clouds, and decrease in clouds overnight, Thursday night, 68. That overnight low in the Lehigh Valley.
We're looking today in the Virgin Islands at a high of 87. Sun and clouds mixed,
Mhm.
light winds. They are saying that the UV index.
Oh, you love that.
I love this thing, right? Because I'm just so used to it being like a number. And here it just says extreme.
It's extreme.
Because otherwise it says like there's a rating of like 0 to 11.
Mhm. And
But
they just once it's
It's
off the charts.
Yeah. Like
you
I
go
said yesterday, it's like 43 or something.
Mhm.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But then tonight going down to 78. Tomorrow looking at a high of 87 with partly cloudy skies and kind of humid. But I guess that's to be expected.
Yeah.
And
oh,
then
for
tomorrow
sure.
night, low of 78.
Yeah, major air you can wear right now in the
Mhm.
Virgin Islands. And yeah, a little breezy too today. 20 to 30 mile per hour winds. There's your weather forecast here on Connect. Got birthdays coming up for this July 9th in about 12 minutes or so. Let us know. Request a song wherever you're at. You can private message us on Facebook or Instagram or chat on YouTube. Let us know there or give us a call, 800-245-3688. While you're doing that, might as well fill in the Bible quiz correctly and get put in the running to win that $20 Walmart gift card on Friday. What's
Yeah,
that Bible quiz?
Bible quiz. But let your adorning be the hidden person of the heart with the imperishable beauty of a gentle and quiet spirit, which in God's sight is very blank or what?
Mm-hmm.
Or like fill in the blank.
Right.
It just sounds weird because it's at the end of the verse.
I
Which in
gotcha.
God's sight is very blank.
Right. Right.
I'm not
Mhm.
saying it's blank. I'm just saying that is the blank.
Sight is very blank. Yeah. Fill in that blank and
Over analyzing it much.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah, a
know.
little confusing the situation. Yeah,
Yes.
and National Dimples Day today.
I think it's funny there is a National Dimples
There's
Day.
a National Everything Day, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Name it, there's a day for it, or multiple, depending on, sometimes it's World Dimples Day versus
Okay.
National. But National Dimples Day today, I'd imagine this is it. And I don't even know why. We
Right.
might have to find out the why behind this.
Yeah. That'd be
Anyway,
interesting.
But
Okay.
we're trying to find out the why behind, well, what causes the dimples? What variation in one of these muscles causes those dimples? Is it the zygomaticus major, the occipitofrontalis?
You didn't use your British accent.
No, I didn't. I
Okay.
just, straight up American doctor. here.
Okay.
Yeah, or the buccinator.
Buccinator.
This sounds like a nickname for somebody. Yo, buccinator, what's up, man? Like Bucky.
Right.
The Bucky Beaver from the gas station. Hey, no, I'm just Bucky. No, you're the Buccinator now. Matter of fact, I'm striking the Buccinator from the list. Narrowing it
Yes,
down to the
I have
the
done
two.
that in my mind as well. So
Okay.
I'm officially with you in striking it off the list.
All right. I do have an idea of where I'm going with the fun question, just not ready
Mhm.
to weigh in yet on that.
Sounds good.
Yeah, and you can weigh in whenever you want here. Still about a half hour to do so before we get to both answers. 800-245-3688. You can also text here on Connect. Got some Bay Turner up next. Here's brand new. I've been talking about you. We got a story behind the song coming up because actually I shared the legit audio with K Rita this week.
Legit audio.
Well, last week we kind
Last
of were.
week we didn't. Our off-air folks didn't get to fully hear
Yeah,
everything that was
yeah.
going on.
Trying
So
to-
we
trying
fixed
to
that,
pull more
I
in.
think, and
So
yeah,
yeah,
you'll get to hear it.
yeah, we'll be getting to that.
Be exciting.
Actually, yeah, we may do it next.
Okay.
It's because I'm playing right now Bay Turner, okay,
Okay.
and the artist will be playing next is Ben Fuller, but his song is called Turn.
Ah.
I actually,
Mhm.
in talking about it
You did.
earlier before the show, I mentioned I'm going to play Ben Turner instead of Ben
Not-
Fuller.
yeah,
But
yeah.
the name, yeah. So now I'm really confusing it because I'm
I'm
playing Bay
confused.
Turner.
Actually, I don't even know what day it is. Oh, it's Wednesday.
It is Wednesday.
Well,
I
you
know.
might-
I just did a double take when I'm looking at the weather. I was like, I saw Thursday. I'm like, no, can't be Thursday already. I mean, not today.
It's just whenever there's a disruption, because the 4th of July and we
Yeah,
were off
yeah.
an extra day.
yeah,
I know. It's kind of like the time change or when you fly
Mm.
across time zones.
right.
For me,
There is
it
a little
takes
adjustment,
a few
yeah.
weeks till my body figures out.
Few weeks. Wow.
Oh yeah, no, I get really thrown off.
Oh,
by
okay.
that.
Yeah.
Did you ever fly? Have you ever flown
Time zo-
across time zones?
Well, we were on a cruise a month ago, and we
Mhm.
changed time zones on the cruise because
Just one
Bermuda's an
time
hour.
zone.
It's kind of like when Croy shifts in the we shift actually in the spring and the fall.
Right.
And Croy stays put,
right.
as should we. Also,
I'm not going to go there.
okay.
Well, we can go there if you want to.
No,
but
we don't
have
need to.
make sure Tim is not in the room.
Well, no, I'm
because
I'm
he
with
gets
him on that
fired
time
up about
change.
it.
Yeah,
and,
he gets the
I don't want
soapbox
to
out.
push his buttons on it.
No,
so.
but I think yeah, we need to just stay put on. I would love to keep it right where we're at right now.
I'd like to keep the weather where we're at.
Oh
right
yeah,
now.
that's fine.
yeah.
Yeah. I'm
But okay,
with
so
that.
I flew to Italy, and that was
Oh,
I think an 8 or
wow.
9 hour
that's a
time
big-
zone change,
see,
and that was crazy. But Q went to Thailand.
Yes,
And how many hours difference?
that is 12 hours difference.
Oh, wow, so it's
so
half a day.
And the flight
It's half a
itself
day.
was how long?
we had an 8-hour flight and then a 12-hour flight. So by the time we got there, I'm pretty sure I hadn't slept for like 36 hours. Or
No,
something
you're
like
on
that.
a plane for 20 hours,
Yeah.
and you make an 8-hour time. Wait, how many hours?
12.
A 12-hour
That's-
time
that's-
zone.
The
yeah,
exact
I've never-
opposite point on the earth.
How do you even know when to go to sleep? Like that.
So the girl that
Yeah,
never
right.
mind.
We'll tell you more later.
Bay Turner, brand new. I made sure I wasn't calling him Bay Fuller. Or well, we have a story behind the song to share today from Ben Fuller called "Turn," that I was
You're
sharing with our
gonna-
off-air
You're
folks.
gonna get everyone on air confused now.
Well, I was calling him Ben Turner because the song was "Is Turn," but yeah. So I think I'm on the right page though with myself now. So yeah,
Very
next,
good.
Next up, Ben Fuller. with his song Turn, and we'll get the story behind that momentarily. I know it last week we did the Bodie Whisper in the Wind. As a matter of fact, you brought that suggestion. I think you even did this one.
I did, yes. I was listening to 20 the Countdown last week, or on Saturday night. I listened to it kind of on like a replay. Yeah. And I heard this story. And the thing is that there are a lot of people that, struggle in the way that he described in the song.
Right.
And if we don't talk about those things, if we don't bring those things to light, then they kind of stay inside us, and it's an opportunity to give the enemy a foothold to make us feel shame or embarrassment or whatever. And so I think it's great that he, kind of talks about those struggles openly, but also just, I don't know, like getting you refocused on what God can do for your life. And so I appreciate it. And it sounds like this was something that it just kind of like came out a very personal experience.
No, you're right. And I'm not laughing at it, but I'm just laughing because it's almost like that game was a taboo where you can't say the words, like you get a word. Like you can't do this. You can't say this to get somebody. Because I know the story behind the song, so you're trying to talk around so you don't mention anything he mentions.
Right. Maybe we should just play it.
We should just get the story behind,
the
heart behind the song Turn from Ben Fuller.
I'm Ben Fuller, and this is the story behind the song Turn. You see, I'd never had my heart broke sober before, and I just got out of a relationship. I wanted to go back to the old ways. I wanted to go back to the places that I used to go for comfort, the things that I used to do for comfort. But after everything that Jesus has done for me, I couldn't go back. I found myself in the songwriting room a couple days later, and I swore I wasn't going to talk about it. I wasn't ready to talk about it. But within a few moments of being there, it all came out. And what we realized was I had nowhere to turn but Jesus.
There you go. The story behind, like you said, it had an outlet, keeping it in.
Right. And again, I'm just really, I mean, I don't know him, but I'm proud of him. I'm thankful for him that he is someone who feels like he can talk about struggles with addiction or struggles, and it applies to anything. Struggles with shame, struggles with loneliness, struggles with whatever. Again, like I was saying on air, if we hold on to that stuff, it gives the enemy an opportunity to manipulate us, or at least make us feel badly about it. And when I have people who come to me and talk about those sorts of things and how terrible they feel about what they've done or whatever the case may be, I try to remind them of Romans 8:1. There is therefore now no condemnation for those who are in Christ Jesus. If you are a child of God, regardless of what you've done in the past, he has paid the price for those sins, and you don't need to feel shame or embarrassment or any of those things.
Yep.
So yeah, I just appreciate this song so much.
Yeah, nowhere to turn to but Jesus. I turn it all over. This is the lyrics I'm reading as we're playing it on there. Let you turn it around. Screaming my prayers to heaven. I'll turn it all over. Won't you turn it around? And it was that's just the chorus, but in the verses talks about his personal struggles. And it is just meeting you where you're at. Maybe maybe it isn't alcohol or something like that, but there's other addictions out there. I mean, hey, right here, right?
Right.
Having the nose to the phone all the time. Ooh, what do they? Ooh, do we? Okay, yeah. They didn't comment on my post. What And
even if it isn't anything like that, but it's just you've not been talking to God much lately, or you haven't been in the Word lately, or you haven't been praying lately. Don't let those things be the reason you continue to not connect with your God. This very moment, just turn it around like he's singing and say, God, I know I haven't been in your word. I know I haven't prayed to you. I know I've been distant from you. And I know that makes you sad. And when I think about it, it makes me sad too. And I want today to be the day that changes. And he's just such a great God that his arms are open. Yeah.
Mhm. Talking birthdays momentarily here on Connect. So yeah, let us know if you're out there celebrating, or even if you know somebody like, oh, Terry Prine's birthday's today. I should.
Yeah, do that. And you could text, Facebook message.
Yeah, there was one time
anything.
my neighbor's celebrating a birthday, and I just I'm gonna throw it out there. And I guess a coworker of hers was listening and told her, "Hey, I heard your birthday on the radio." She's like, "What?"
That's so
So
cool.
then later on that day, she's like, "Hey, thanks for mentioning my birthday," even though she wasn't actually listening, but a coworker was, and told her, "Hey, I heard it was your birthday." You know,
Yeah.
kind of cool. So yeah, maybe a friend of yours is celebrating today. And you want the world to know, and even throw out a request there in our chat.
An anniversary too.
Oh, anniversary!
I
You have an
sometimes
anniversary?
forget. No.
Oh.
Oh wait, yes I do. Yes I do. Sorry,
see.
I have one. A friend of the station. But yeah, we like to hear about anniversaries
Okay.
as well.
Here we come. Ben Fuller with Turn here on WRGN WIVH. Great to hear the hearts behind that song right
Mhm.
before that. New feature here. One of the days, typically Wednesday, but
Yep.
you never know.
We'll aim for Wednesdays,
We're
but
aiming for Wednesdays.
depending what else happens,
Yeah.
it might be a different day.
And every day we talk birthdays, which right now we are going to do so July the 9th. Happy birthday to you if you're celebrating today. Also born on this date. Who do you got, Terry?
Orenthal James Simpson. Do you know who that is?
Oh, OJ. Yeah.
OJ.
You said like
Orenthal.
Once I heard James,
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah, yeah.
what?
Yeah.
No wonder why he went by OJ.
Mm-hmm.
Just passed away too, didn't he?
Yes, he did. Let me see where I just saw that. Oh, April 10th of last year. He died at the age of 76. He was actually born in San Francisco, California in 1947. And he is, well, I was going to say most famous for being an NFL running back, but maybe he's
Yeah.
actually most famous for
the slow speed chase. Yeah.
chase.
Wow.
And if you don't know what we're talking about, just Google it and you'll find 10 million videos about
Yeah,
it.
right.
But he was convicted in 2008 of multiple crimes, which we won't go into
That
now.
was a bizarre.
It was a bizarre.
summer.
It was a bizarre time, like in
Yeah,
this
yeah, that
country.
whole-
It's
yeah.
one of those things where I think a lot of people, I guess our age, of course, but a lot of people can tell you where they were when they
Mhm.
heard
Yeah.
whether or not he was guilty.
Oh yeah.
But-
You know what? I don't remember that. I just remember the slow speed chase, like
Oh, I
standing
know.
there in my living room with my head like turned,
That
like
that was Don's favorite part too.
I'm like, what is going on here? And it's like, are they doing like 35? It was just
I
so
know,
bizarre.
and that's what Rita's saying. What is going
yeah,
on here?
she
What are you talking about?
yeah.
Who do you have for birthday?
We got legendary actor Tom Hanks. I mean,
Ooh.
he has been in just about everything, has done
Man.
just about every style of acting.
huge movies.
Yeah, and even some voice acting. Of course, Woody from the Toy Story franchise played Mr. Rogers, which Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood. I have yet to see that, but I really, really want to catch that.
That
one.
was good.
Have to put that on my list. Saving
Mhm.
Private Ryan, Apollo 13, The Green Mile, Forrest Gump. Yeah, I'll stop there.
Did you say You've Got Mail?
I did not. You've got mail.
He has a really cool interview where he talks about that movie, and he says like they felt the pressure that they only had a certain window of time to make that movie because technology is advancing so quickly.
yeah.
It's like, man, if we don't do this now, in 2
mean, really.
years, no one's gonna be talking about AOL.
Mhm.
So yeah, and it's a neat movie,
It'd be like coming out with a movie today called Page Me.
right?
What?
I also like that movie
Is that a
because it has
historical movie?
books in it. So anything with
What,
books.
the You've Got Mail?
Yeah.
I've never seen it, and I will not see it.
Oh my.
So there. But I do want to see A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood with Tom Hanks, who is celebrating, I didn't mention this, 68 years old. 68
Wow.
today for
okay.
Mr. Tom Hanks. So a local birthdays, want to wish a very happy birthday to Solomon Williams, celebrating today. Happy birthday.
I also have Nicole Wilder celebrating today. Happy birthday. And I have an anniversary.
Oh,
Do you have any other birthdays?
Nope, that is it.
All right. Well, we have Debbie and Richard Wilmer celebrating their anniversary today.
Nice. No year given.
No, you're good.
Okay, but married on this date sometime before last year.
Sometime before today.
Yeah, or today. That's true. Although it's not like a wedding day. I guess it's not an anniversary till it's 1 year.
Right.
Is that the way it works? I mean, it should.
You're
anyway.
not celebrating your first anniversary on your wedding.
Right.
Right,
Exactly.
so
So
it's
yeah,
the
it's a
next
wedding
year.
day, and then hey, it's your anniversary. So happy anniversary to the Wilmers.
You got it.
Yeah, okay, there we go. If we missed your birthday or your wedding anniversary, still time to let us know. Connect with us here in the 10 o'clock hour, 800-245-3688. We'll give the Bible quiz again really quick, sort of, because it's a long verse.
But let your adorning be the hidden person. No, I'm going to
Whoa,
say it. But let your adorning be the hidden person of the heart with the imperishable beauty of a gentle and quiet spirit, which in God's sight is very blank.
Excellent. All right. And the fun question, National Dimples Day, a variation in what muscle causes dimples? Is it the zygomaticus major, the occipitofrontalis, or the buccinator? We'll weigh in on our thoughts on that fun question right after Ryan Stevenson, Amadeo.
All right. So I have a but this
No.
guy, his name is Graceful Grady, and he is the founder and chief dimples officer of National Dimples Day.
Oh, yeah.
And they focus on spreading the word, celebrating the rarity of dimples.
Rarity. Yeah, I'm curious how
That's just strange.
if it weren't for dimples, I'd be in a different family right now. Mm-hmm. What?
What does that mean?
All right, so way back in the 1900s,
Uh-huh.
in the early 70s of the 1900s,
Mm-hmm.
in 1973, I was born.
Wonderful day in history.
So was another child that day. His name was Chris. Actually ended up graduating with him. Same school.
Okay.
We were born the same date, same hospital. So I guess whenever they bring the babies to the room, and again, this is obviously ancient history. Nowadays, this would never happen.
Oh,
you know, you got the bands on the mother, you got the
yeah.
bands on they're scanning you. They're,
Mhm.
you know. Anyway, so yes, a baby is brought to my mother. Here's your baby. She holds the baby, and there's these dimples staring at. She's like, my baby does not have dimples.
You could have been
Send them-
switched at birth.
Could have. I was for a time. I
Oh,
was.
you were?
Yeah.
Now, were you given to someone else?
I don't believe that
Oh,
happened.
okay. You better check because I want to know.
I could check. I mean, I'm Facebook friends with my swappy.
Now, how did you find out that your swappy was like how did the two families connect?
You know what? I just, I never found out how she knew. I guess she just knew the name, maybe. And years later, of course, I'm in school, same age.
Oh, same.
And she's
Okay,
like-
same town. You guys lived in
and
the
and
same
he
town. Okay.
obviously his
His dimple. Is
occipitofrontalis.
that what you're going with?
That's what I am going with.
That's what I'm going with.
Oh.
too. I'm sorry, but
Yeah, we're trying to
I-
come up with a way we're going to start writing down what our guess
Yes,
is. But
yes,
that
we
way,
need
if
to do that.
this happens,
I
well,
can
all right,
prove.
we're either both going to be right or both
I
going
just
to be wrong.
think now everyone will laugh at me if this isn't true, and that's fine because I laugh at myself all the time. But I think that like OCC, if you think like
I thought it
ocular,
was like that's what
yeah,
I
like
was.
ocular,
why am I-
whatever,
I
and
know.
that's like the cognate for eye. And so I would think like
But that's the thing.
you know
Maybe
when you
that's
smile,
yeah,
maybe it's like some
something-
kind of muscle.
something in there, a variation in
The
the ocular muscle.
frontalis. Eyeball.
Occipitofrontalis.
We're just whoa. All right, we're out of control now. All
Doing
right.
my Hermione Granger.
Well,
All right.
you're not going to gain any points today, Dan. I mean, on me.
We may get you right.
Right.
We might have an opportunity for me to gain ground tomorrow, and we can figure that out. I keep bumping the microphone. Ryan Stevenson with Amadeo, Still My God. Still some time to check in with us here on this Wednesday. You can text or call in with your Bible quiz and fun question answers, 800-245-3688, or private message us on Facebook, Instagram, chat us on YouTube,
Mhm.
WRGN If you're there, we're there as we connect with you each and every day at 10 o'clock to 11. WRGN, WIBH. Dan and Terry with you here. And we're ready to weigh in on today's fun question, National Dimples Day. I started to look up why is it today, but I haven't gotten that far. However, I'm ready to weigh in.
Me too.
Okay. So, Zygomaticus major, occipitofrontalis, or buccinator, one of those muscle variations causes dimples. And I'm going up the middle with the occipitofrontalis. Yeah, I almost didn't say it right. But that's what I'm going with.
So I am going with that answer too. Oh, I know. I'm sorry. Only because I think that OCC is the cognate that is the same cognate in the idea of ocular. So like your eyes. And since your eyes are close to your dimples, it would make sense to me that would cause
I don't
a
have
dimple.
dimples, but I'm trying to pretend I do.
know. I'm like poking my face while I'm talking. So I think it's the occipitofrontalis, the buccinator, that's a hamburger, and the zygomaticus major is a constellation.
It's a constellation.
So
you know, I do. Yeah, I have my Stargazer music on hold here if need be. If Zygomaticus major is a constellation, I'll go full Stargazer.
I can't wait.
Yeah, well, we'll see. Now we can start our research since we guessed at that fun question. And you can guess right there along with us. Of course, the Bible quiz. Dig into the Word of God as it is an open book quiz. Fill in that blank correctly. Get put in the running to win that $20 Walmart gift card come Friday. Mike Tyler up next here on Connect, Walking Free. All right. Yeah, I don't think I shared the Stargazer music with you, Rita. I think I will, because it's always fun. He's one of my favorite. Jack Horkheimer.
Oh, you played that for me once.
What do you mean I played it? What, the music?
No.
What?
Okay, nothing.
Oh.
Nothing.
No, nothing.
All I can say is
no. I can.
Okay.
No, don't.
Don't give it away.
I was gonna say you've already said too much.
Okay, sorry.
Mute her.
Oh, yay!
Oh, okay. Clearly, you were looking at the.
You said we could research.
Well, yeah, but you can research quietly.
Oh, okay.
Man,
research
for a librarian,
in my
she is
inner
loud.
monologue.
I mean, that's like rule number one.
Harsh environment. Well, it looks like TGD is guessing the Baconator. I mean,
Is he really?
the Buccinator? Wait, what is it called? The Buccinator.
It's yeah, we've been calling it wrong. All
that's his guess. His guess is the Buccinator. He also wonders if there's an official Pennsylvania Dimple Club. Here's the thing, TGD. You know what I found out accidentally? There is a Pennsylvania Firefly Society or organization or whatever.
Is there? The fireflies have been gorgeous. I mean, I know they're always out every summer, but it seems like there's a lot of them this year.
Did I tell you my firefly story from the other day?
Oh no, you didn't. You told me to remind you.
know you
so I'm
would've-
reminding you. You never told me.
I know you would appreciate it because you appreciate outdoor things, and so do you, too. So Donna and I were going home from probably Walmart, I don't know, and we were going on these back roads, and we kind of came to this plateau. It was a huge field, thousands of fireflies. It was like fireworks. It was just at any given moment you were seeing, 600 little blinks or whatever on that side, and same on that side. And it was just nonstop. So I don't know if they just
Stop and watch
we
for a while.
stopped. We rolled down the window.
No video footage.
It's kind of one
it
of
is
those
hard to pick
things.
them
It's
up.
like you can't take a picture of the Grand Canyon. You can't take a picture of a firefly.
Well, you actually can take a picture of
swarm.
the Grand Canyon. It's just not like being there, though.
I wonder what
It does not do it justice.
fireflies are
That's-
called. Do you know?
Fireflies?
No, you know how animals, like a group of crows, is a murder of crows?
Like
What's a group of fireflies?
should be like a beam of fireflies, or a what's a beam. That's what I'm going to, like not a beam, like a balance beam, but a light beam.
They're called the sparkle.
Are they really?
Yeah.
A sparkle.
I was
of
going to say
fire.
fireworks, but sparkle sounds better.
Yeah, I like that.
Oops, I'm typing and nothing's happening. Getting
So,
the next song queued up here.
There could be a Pennsylvania Dimples Society.
There could be. Walking Free, that one from Micah Tyler, 800-245-3688. Coming down the home stretch here on this Wednesday Connect Bible quiz, but let your adorning be the hidden person of the heart with the imperishable beauty of a gentle and quiet spirit, which in God's sight is very blank. Fill in that Bible quiz blank correctly and get qualified to win come Friday, the $20 Walmart gift card. And having fun on this National Dimples Day, talking about a variation in what muscle causes dimples. Is it the zygomaticus major, the occipitofrontalis, or the buccinator? Terry and I in agreement with the same. The
He doesn't like to be
occipitofrontalis.
in agreement with me
I mean-
because then that means he can't advance
Yeah, and
on
I can't.
my lead.
I can't change my answer now in hopes of getting another point on the fun question leaderboard. What is it? 4-2 or 3-1 or 3-2?
3-2.
Oh, I didn't know it was that close.
Yeah.
How did I get
You
it?
got it yesterday, I think. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, yesterday.
All right, and you didn't.
Correct.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. I
Yes.
did celebrate. I ran around.
Now, one thing I wanted to mention that I don't think we've said is with this new format of the Bible quiz,
Mm-hmm.
you can enter every day. You can
Oh,
answer every day.
Yeah,
And
right.
every day that you do answer gives you another entry into the giveaway for the $20 Walmart gift card. So you want to answer every day if
Okay.
you want to have the best chance
Yeah,
of
there
getting
you go.
it.
Yeah, that'd be up to 5.
I
if
know.
my math is correct. 5 days, 5 chances,
That's right.
5 opportunities.
And hey,
One
$20
gift card.
Walmart gift card.
Yeah, that could go.
That could go pretty far.
I was gonna say I can get some lemon blueberry crumble Pop Tarts
Hmm,
with that. You know.
yeah, I don't know
No-
about that.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, Terry got hung up yesterday on that, thinking
Well, I really liked
once-
them at first.
once your mind told you were having some
lemon, pledge. Yeah. Then
Mhm.
it was like I couldn't even look at it.
I ended up
felt so sick.
finishing hers and having like another bit of mine, and yeah, I didn't have a problem.
And
with
Tim
it.
heated one up and he liked it. So
Oh, that's right. He did. He heated his up.
it
and
was
yeah,
just me, I guess.
it was just you. Yeah, because Q didn't have an issue
No.
with it. Mm-mm.
I had
All
to
right.
walk away from it.
Yep. Sorry, Terry. Tim Timmons up next. Here's Everywhere I Go.
Do you remember when we saw Tim Timmons?
Yes, at the arena.
Yeah, and he had one of
He
those
had the
little
kick
kick drums or whatever they're called. Yeah. That was fun.
Yeah.
Did you see that kid? No.
I
Okay.
wonder, yeah, what that was.
Was that Mercy Me
I could have been.
when we went with
There was
Nancy?
a couple. Yeah, I feel like we were
I
because we
think
were in the upper
so.
level of the arena, looking down. Yeah,
Mhm.
it definitely was
Yeah.
the Mercy Me show.
And then at the end of the Mercy Me show, there was like a
confetti.
bajillion pieces of confetti.
I
everywhere.
have video of that somewhere when they were doing Happy Dance.
Happy dance.
Happy Dance.
Yep. That was
Mhm.
fun. I sat next to Lee Jujic, I remember. I had not known her for very
Oh,
long.
really?
Because what happened was I got a ticket through Fellowship Church,
Okay.
and then you guys got tickets some other way. I'm
Yeah.
not sure. So our tickets weren't together.
Oh, that's right. Because I drove.
You drove Nancy and I,
Yeah.
and it was cold.
Was it?
It's very cold.
Wow. You definitely had. Usually stuff like that I'll remember, but
And you know what else I remember about that?
what?
You banged a Yui. That's what we call it in New Jersey. Here, I think you call it a U-turn.
Well,
But we say you banged a Yui right in the middle of like that 4-lane road because
Oh,
you missed
yes.
the entrance or something.
I
I
don't know
forget what it was,
happened.
but
But it
I
wasn't
was,
that dangerous.
man, I was holding on. I was a little scared.
Wow, that means a lot coming from a Joyzy girl.
Oh boy,
Yeah.
don't throw down.
Was it Bend a Yui or
Banged
Oh,
a Yui.
banged?
B-A-N-G. You banged a Yui.
Banged a Yui.
Yep.
Yeah. At least that wasn't jamming the grid or blocking the box.
Blocking the box. Yeah.
That's a whole nother
Donnie,
issue.
I think he kind
can
of
get-
blocked the box. I don't know, a few days ago.
That's
He was
now-
really worried about it.
Yeah,
so.
blocking the box is when a light turns red, and if you're like right there in the middle of all the intersections, you're blocking the box.
In
Whereas-
New York City, it's a fine,
fine,
and
Gridlock
points,
causes
points
gridlock.
on your license, on your whatever. Yeah, your license.
I think they should make that
Yeah, points on your
should-
license.
they should
and-
put that-
Wow.
Big
everywhere.
You know what else is a fine in New York? Honking.
What?
No way.
It is.
Wow.
It was when I was there.
Do they not enforce
How?
it? Yeah. How do you?
I can't say I've ever been involved in.
They must have. Do they have like a black box in a car that tells you
A
when you honk your
honkinator?
horn? Yeah, you can just
like the Buccaneers.
the Buckinator. Yeah, they have a honkinator.
You know, in Thailand, they said that honking is a form of like respect because it's like just letting you know that I'm coming instead of like
No, Troy, they
what we
do that.
think
right?
of as
Yeah.
I can't
Little
believe
happy
you're in my
honks.
way. There, it's like you know the nice honks.
Bermuda
is
was like
all
that, too.
honks over there.
Oh wow.
But it is so overwhelming for somebody that comes from like a New York
Sure,
type
yeah.
of environment.
yeah,
It's crazy.
that's funny.
But I mean, there are, I don't actually use my horn like much
What?
ever. What?
The
Because
horn is like my best accessory.
oh yeah,
I'm
next
like,
to
hey,
those
get
giant,
my way. No, I'm just
giant
kidding.
goggles.
I don't do that.
the giant
Invented?
goggles you wear.
No, that's what I'm saying. I don't do it.
Yeah,
Even if someone's gonna hit me,
the happy
I-
honks versus the laying it on.
Yeah, exactly.
Tim Timmons everywhere I go. Well, we got one more song coming our way, then we'll be getting to today's Bible quiz and fun question answers. Get in on your chance to win that $20 Walmart gift card. I almost pulled the Amazon thing with you
Yeah,
there, as I know you did the other day.
I did. Yes,
But
but it's a Walmart gift card.
Yeah, this week on the giveaway, which
That's
comes Friday.
That's right. So all of the entries for the week will be put into a, what did I say yesterday? A giant bowl that K Rita will
You
climb
said a
into.
bucket.
Oh, bucket.
And I was picturing a little sand bucket.
And then I said K
you're
Rita
like-
would climb into
yeah,
it.
so that's
and
like a
pick one out.
10-foot tall bucket because she's
World's
like
largest
Caitlin Clark here.
bucket.
Yeah, basketball.
Pull out all the
Superstar.
entries.
Yeah,
Put in all the
or
entries.
LeBron James, or
Mm.
but it would go Caitlin Clark. She's
Well, I
nice.
mean,
What?
Q plays basketball.
I
so
know
it's
that's why I'm
it's
saying
not a
it.
far
I'm not like
cry.
making these things up. Well, maybe.
Well, you are, but that's okay.
Well, I didn't say a giant bucket.
No, you didn't. Let's read the Bible quiz.
Actually,
Or
yeah.
don't we have time?
Well, we'll get to the song and then we'll fill in the
Okay,
blank to
that
the
sounds
Bible quiz.
good.
That works as well. Stephen Curtis Chapman, remember. I'm still.
How's your time? Are you?
I think we're today. I think we're okay. Yeah, I think
Okay.
we'll actually get to the news today. Yeah, if you read the Bible quiz, then it would have to feel. back.
Okay.
Yeah,
Sorry to throw you off.
that's all right. Like 51 is like my drop.
Drop.
I mean,
Drop
at this
dead.
point, at this point, we're hitting 55, which will give us. Oh yeah, I'm trying to find out why today is National Dimples Day, but it really doesn't. I think they're just
Interesting.
Oh, so it turns out my guess on yesterday's, it was Freezy Pop Day, and I
Yeah.
said, oh, the inventor, as what was it, 11-year-old
11,
inventor.
right.
That's what because you went with 9, and that's where I got my extra point.
Mhm.
Anyway, but I said, oh, for an extra bonus point that K Rita wasn't going to give me,
Mhm.
I guessed that the child was from Atlanta or in Georgia.
But why did you say that?
Hmm?
Like what? Why say that?
Because I'm trying to get extra points.
Also,
I
even
know.
if I would have given it to you, you got it wrong.
I know I did.
He was from California,
Oakland.
so you wouldn't have gotten a point either way.
Anyway, today, the creator of National Dimples Day was from Atlanta.
You're just one day off.
I know.
Should've
So I
saved
should
Atlanta
probably
for
get
today.
half point.
No, I don't.
No half points.
No, but I think we're gonna have questions coming up that there's an opportunity to gain some ground.
Oh, really?
I think so.
Okay.
That's what I overheard.
That's what's in
Yes,
the work.
potentially tomorrow could be your
Oh,
daily
potent-
double day.
Ooh, a daily double. Dimples Day. Oh yeah, there's dimples. People. Picture of people with dimples. I almost said pimples. I could celebrate that day.
TGD, I don't think you're gonna get time and a half, but if it works for you, let me know. Because I would.
What?
I wouldn't mind doing that too. If-
Oh, I
I
should
don't
tell my-
have them.
Yeah,
So-
it's
But
time
can you
and a
just
half.
get time and a half because of it, regardless?
I'm
If
sure
you
the
don't have
post office probably gives time and a half for Dimples Day.
Yeah.
Or do they
them. on
just
the
give you-
National Day of Mourning, that's when they. Give
Oh,
you. If you have
yeah,
dimples,
yeah,
then
yeah,
it's like
yeah,
double
that
time
has
and a
to
half or
fall
whatever.
on.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like the Zygomaticus major has to be in alignment with Saturn.
Exactly.
I'm going to take a quick peek here, a little preview.
I peeked also.
I'm pretty sure you did, and I'm pretty sure
You
Yeah.
sure that's why I groaned?
I don't know.
Oh, boy.
Maybe it wasn't. I tried to play it cooler.
Like, okay.
I
I'm
wasn't
not
like,
as,
"Oh!"
I'm not as cool as you. I'm much more
You
dramatic.
fell to the floor.
Ask King Rita how many times a day I say, "Oh my gosh, I almost died." It's probably like 10.
Probably like once an hour.
Okay, there you go.
That would
At
be
least
10. On average,
I die 10 times.
drama
a day.
queen. Coming out of Stephen Curtis Chapman. Remember to remember. Stephen Curtis Chapman, remember to remember. Wrapping up the music. Time to wrap up the Bible and fun question and Bible quiz answers. There we go. Ready to fill in the blank, Terry?
You bet.
All right, here we go. But let your adorning be the hidden person of the heart with the imperishable beauty of a gentle and quiet spirit, which in God's sight is very...
Precious.
Oh, good. I'm glad you hung around there long enough
I
to
did.
fill it in. So precious, filling in the blank. Oh, I could have got Schmiegel to do it for us. Anyway, 1 Peter 3, verse 4, where that one was found. Another Bible quiz coming our way tomorrow. The fun question, National Dimples Day. And, well, looking at the Zygomaticus major, the occipito frontalis, or the buccinator, which variation in one of those muscles causes dimples? Well, we both did not go with the buccinator or the baconator. And good.
No
Big-
bacon.
Big old buzzer on that one.
That means
So,
we have a decent chance.
all right. Here's the deal now.
Uh huh.
If it's Zygomaticus major,
Mm-hmm.
I have to go into stargazer mode.
Mm-hmm.
But if it's not, oh well, too bad, so sad. But is it the Zygomaticus major? Oh, it is.
Oh.
So that means it is
wrong.
not a constellation, but indeed the muscle group that causes, or muscle that causes dimples. Huh.
I was thought for sure that was a constellation.
Oh, yeah. And look at me going past
Uh-huh.
the news again. Oh, well.
Yep.
Okay. Anyway, but yeah, it dimples, indentations, cheek or chin.
Oh, in your
I wasn't
chin,
even thinking
that's
about
called
the
dimple?
chin dimple.
Oh, I didn't know.
It's
that.
maybe it's the chimple.
The chimple.
I don't know.
That's great. I can use that.
Do chimps get chimples or dimples, or chimps and anyway, chimpanzees?
Wow.
So a desirable trait, dimples. I don't know.
What it says. It says that they're desirable
Mhm.
and that sometimes people associate them with a good luck or attractiveness.
Oh, well, I mean, if you have them, of course you're going to say they're attractive.
Of course.
I'm trying to think. Well, okay, read it. You have them.
She has
right?
teeny
Yeah.
tiny
Yeah,
ones,
yeah,
and she
yeah.
is adorable.
So her Zygomaticus major is just a little less, variated.
What? I would like to know what
Like-
an occipito frontalis is then, or did you just invent that word?
Oh, so it's a
It's an
facial-
eye by
it's a
your
fa-
eyes?
So yeah, cheek and eye.
Yeah, I
cheek
was
and eye
right
muscle.
with the
Well, yeah, you were
OCC,
right, yeah.
but it was the wrong answer. so-
Right, yeah, right, but wrong.
Oh,
So
well, there's
yeah.
always
Anyway,
always
I was-
tomorrow. Oh,
Yeah, there is always tomorrow. That's an opportunity to get more points for me on that fun question, which remains 3-2, Terry.
I think so.
All right.
Yeah.
Fair enough. And tomorrow, a Thursday. So a throwback Thursday.
Love Throwback Thursday.
Yeah.
It's
Not
great.
I know it won't be as far as last week, which was 1976, which we barely talked about. And but it'll be it'll be a year beyond 1976. I'll leave it at that.
Oh, I could do that.
Yeah. So that'll do it for right now. Have a great rest of your day. I'm Dan Close.
I'm Terry Perrine. See you tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. Day sponsor. Day sponsor. Greetings, fellow star. I see. I couldn't do the Zygomaticus major
I know.
stargazer thing
Hmm.
because that was the answer. Oh, well,
Really sounds like a constellation, doesn't it?
it should be, but it
should
is
be.
not. Yeah.
Hmm.
Indentation on the cheek. Yeah, learning something new once again. So, yeah, Throwback Thursday. Actually, if I do a quick look-see, I can tell you what year it's going to be tomorrow. Well, it's going to be 2025 tomorrow.
We can wait.
But all right, you know what? Terry says we can wait, so we're gonna wait.
Not too long. We can wait.
All right, less than 24 hours away from the big throwback year of. That's what I'm gonna leave it at.
Oh, that's all you're gonna say? That's what we've been waiting for?
Oh, well, you said you can wait till tomorrow for the.
No,
throwback
I
year.
meant we could wait while you tell us what year it is.
Oh, you meant when you said wait like 10 seconds?
Oh,
Wait, all right,
boy.
fine. Hold on, I gotta find my notes.
Give us off-air experience people a little extra.
All right, let's see. It is going to be 2010.
Ooh. Oh,
Hey, Rita's birth year.
poor Q.
Yeah, no, 2010.
I was
so-
7. Okay.
all right.
Okay.
Ooh, wow.
Yeah.
She was getting up there.
Well,
So, yeah.
TGD has said that none of us were right, and indeed none of us were right today.
Mhm.
But I will say that we really enjoy connecting with all of you on this off-air experience, whether it's Facebook or YouTube or whatever. We also want you to know that we keep track of all of your
Oh, yeah.
interactions, and we have a little connections board so you can see all the different people that have connected with us every day. We'll share this at the end of the week every week. Just thankful for your participation. It's fun hanging out with all of you, and we look forward to doing it again tomorrow.
So hope to see you back here then. Bye bye.